Well, I have, of course, with some
Hmm.
friends, treaded the line or crossed it,
Right.
and I'm not really friends with them anymore.
Gotcha.
So I have done that. But
Hmm.
my long-standing, sustainable, deeper friendships, we haven't crossed that
Hmm.
line. And I'm sure plenty of people I know, they're really close friends with people they're exes with or they've hooked up with. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of overthinking that I don't have to do
Right.
because I have never crossed that boundary.
Yeah. How do you recommend someone being friends with someone that they did have some type of hookup with, but they want to remain friends?
I think just being clear in what they want, like, do they want to one day on a drunken night out at 2 a.m. have it happen again?
Hmm.
Sure. Do they want it to never happen again? Do they want to make sure if one of them is making out with another guy, no one gets jealous? If one of them takes a guy home to hook up, it doesn't mean a threesome is invited.
Right.
Being very clear of what you want. And in that case, you could be open and you could say, I'm open to whatever happens, whatever we're feeling in the night. But that openness could lead to miscommunication, misunderstanding. So in the end,
Yeah.
you might be closing some doors on yourself, but
Yeah.
in my experience, I have a lot less overthinking because I define things very
Yeah.
clearly.
It sounds like a relationship for sure. And then on top of that, I think we all have that best friend that you go out with and everyone thinks you're dating and
Yeah.
they're like a straight cock block, right?
Yeah. So yeah, my best friend Ricardo, I post him a lot on my stories, and I always make sure to say like a sticker that says "friends," just friends, make friends for that reason specifically. He's not a cockblock in himself because he doesn't try to be, and usually I think people could tell we're playful and not,
Right.
like dating.
So,
But
so is there anything that you could do to like help, like reinforce to your friend that you just want to be friends? Like my personal coach has told me to start conversations with like when you text them like "Hi friend" and then start my sentence, and that's been really successful. Like, is there anything on your side that you would recommend
you mean to make sure the friendship stays platonic?
to reinforce it as a friendship only? Like, because you can tell like they want more than that, and I keep reinforcing it. I'm like, "Hey friend, what are we doing later, friend?" You know,
Yeah.
like throwing that word in there. Like, this is where you are.
Yeah.
You know.
I think having a good conversation at the start to be clear of like, I'm only looking to be platonic friends. I don't want to hook up. I don't want to date. But of course, some people might think you're just saying that. So reinforcing is good. You could say, hi, friend. You could talk about other guys you're into to that person. You could talk about like, oh my God, you're such a close friend to me. I'm so happy with our relationship.